everyone. I know that I did not announce on the page that I was going live, but here I am. I am super duper excited that I just found out that I earned our incentive trip to, it's a cruise on the Norwegian Encore, which is a brand new ship that hasn't even set sail yet, but it's going to before we go on the cruise, because that's what I said. Listen, if it's not going to set sail before I go on the cruise, I ain't going on no cruise, because that didn't work out real well for like Titanic and stuff like that. And funny thing is, somebody told me that they are actually redoing, not redoing, they are making another Titanic, not movie, actual ship, and it's going to take the same route. It's what is debut? Oh, Julia, I'm so sorry. Halloween? Wait, it's the 15th. What do you mean, how right in the middle of Halloween? So they're making another Titanic ship, and they are actually doing it, the inaugural. What is she crying about, Drew? Do you know what she's crying about?
I can't hear you at all.
Okay, well, I'll wait till you come closer because you're yelling.
Okay, yes?
What is she crying about? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Okay. Sorry. No, not the movie. They're remaking the actual Titanic ship. And the inaugural, I know, I can't say it. The inaugural, whatchamacallit? The inaugural, I don't know, I can't speak. The first sailing of it is going to be the exact route as the first Titanic, which I say is crazy. Hello, Tina. Hello, Gail. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Pat. So I personally think it's really crazy that you are going to rebuild a ship and you are going to have it set sail on a on the same exact route that it didn't work out well for the first time. Hey, Heather. All right, so let's stop talking about ships, except I'm very excited that I earned to go on a cruise, all expenses paid, plus my airfare for me and my husband. Yay! Happy fingers. Okay, so tonight, hoop-de-doo, we are going to ink. And I think, Pat, it was you that asked me to do some etching tonight. The only thing with doing etching is I actually have to find something to etch on first before I can etch. So I will do etching. I just have to find something to do it on. So I have this cute blanket that I found. It's like a throw blanket, and I need opinions. So I have, because they're, you know, not Halloween, Thanksgiving colors. I want to put thankful, and I want to put, so I figured I would do thankful on one side and blessed, you know, like on the bottoms. But I want to know, so they have a big one and they have little ones. So should I do thankful and then blessed and blessed on the other side of the thankful, and then blessed and then thankful and thankful on the other side of the blessed? Or should I do thankful all the way across one side and blessed all the way across the other side? That are your choices. My first one was I like the big thankful with the small blessed on each side. But as usual, I leave it up to you guys. So choice number one, thankful with blessed and blessed on one side and blessed with thankful and thankful on the other side, or thankful with blessed on one side and thankful on the other side. So that's option 2. 1 or 2. First one that gets 3 votes wins. Honey, did you get my text message?
What?
Did you get my text message?
Which one? About the stuff for downstairs? Yes.
No. The exciting one.
No, I didn't. I was driving. My phone was charging. I had 500 things in the car. So.
Oh, all right.
Sorry.
That's okay. Let me know when you get it.
Hold on a second. I really can't hear you right now. I'm trying to put stuff away.
Okay. I'm not talking to you. I'm on a live.
Get out. Get.
Hi, Sherry. Sherry, I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been hiding? All right, so far we have 1 vote, and that's for number 1. So we've got to start this party soon. Hello, Carol. If you did not hear the options, it is option 1 is thankful with blessed on each side, and then on the other end, blessed with thankful on each side, or number 2 is thankful with blessed on one side and thankful on the other, and blessed with the same thing. Those are your options. I'm going to iron the blanket, which hopefully is okay to iron. I didn't even check to see whether you can use an iron. Oh, it says cool iron. I don't think 350 degrees is cool, but that's all right. It'll do. Hi, Chrissy. Option 3, LOL, just the big words, 1 on each side. I don't like that option. Hi, Lisa. Oh, nice, Sherry. That sounds like fun. I have been fabulous. Fabulous. John, I am thankful work is over too. And I didn't get to see you today, which is always sad. All right, well, while I'm still waiting, because I am making a blanket, and I'm trying to figure out if everybody thinks we should do thankful and then blessed on each side, and then on the other end, blessed with thankful on each side, or if we should do thankful with thankful and blessed on each side, because that's what it is, and then the same on the other thing. But nobody, except for one person, wants to answer. So right now it looks like we're doing number 1, which is actually my favorite option. So I need my ink mat. I'm waiting for Scott to read my good news. Hi, Carla. I'll read it eventually. I found my heat mat. Whoop, whoop. Today is a good day in the neighborhood. All right. So we are going to stick. No, Gail, there were not 3 options. Actually, you had a choice when I asked you on Sunday, and you didn't have an opinion then. So you're not allowed to have one now. No, I'm just kidding. You're not allowed to throw extra options out there. When I asked for solely your opinion the other day. So I'm making sure that I get this exactly in the middle, and the way I figured I would get it exactly in the middle would be by folding it exactly in half, because, you know, that is logical. And I want to say if it's off a little, it'll be okay. But you know it's not really gonna be okay with me. So you know that I'm actually gonna count the squares to make sure that they're right. Because again, but as I've said 15,000 times, I am not obsessive with anything except for Chalk Couture, and I don't know why that is. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, wait, that threw me off. I need small squares. Can I do boxes? 1 box, 2 boxes, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 2. So I think it's safe to say that 6 boxes is the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there should be 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I'm gonna do 6, and then, oh, I can't see comments. Thank you, Sherry. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Rebecca. I can't see who's above Rebecca. So this is my center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8 letters. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so we're just going to throw this down. I'm not really throwing it down. Don't worry. Thank you. Scott read my text message, which told him that we're going on an all expenses paid cruise for free.
Very cool.
Yes, sir.
Party time.
Potty hotty. 2. All right. Now, obviously, this is not going to be perfectly straight on the blanket because the blankets, you know, I'm just saying it's not going to be. I am inking on a blanket. Oh, you can't see. I am inking on a blanket. It's going to say thankful on this side, and then blessed on each side of the thankful, and then on the other end it's going to say blessed and then thankful, real like the big blessed and then thankful on the other one. So I'm hoping that I don't have any air bubbles in here because I am doing this in black. So that's my only concern. Sherry, you can't see it? Can you guys not see? All right, is that better? My thought was to do it in black because I thought black would show up the best. My only concern, hi Lulabelle, my only concern with doing it in black is the black can sometimes be thin and it can spread. So I'm not gonna think about it. I'm gonna do it in black because I think anything else you're not really gonna see it. Lex, I earned the cruise. So I will find out prices on how much it is to add people. I think they said after like the first week in November we'll get. I have 2 blacks here and I want to use the one that is thicker. But of course now I can't find where the other one is because it's somewhere under my blanket. I want to say they're both probably about the same consistency. Yeah, they're both the same. All right. I also don't want to get black all over my fingers because that is my issue when I ink. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Vicky. All right, so here we go. So I am going to, normally I go either up or down or side to side. I don't know how to start this one. I think I'm gonna go side to side, but I'm gonna start in the middle and I'm gonna go this way and then I'm gonna start that way and I'm gonna go this way. So I'm just dipping, I'm using my top. There's enough ink there. And I'm starting off of the transfer. And I'm just going lightly from one side to the other. One side to the other. I don't want to press too hard because I do not want it to bleed. So the more pressure you put, the more chance you have of it bleeding. So we don't want bleedage. And then we also want to do a thin coat because again, the more ink you put, the more chance you have to bleed. I am not looking at comments or to see who is coming on because I have to really concentrate on doing this. So don't think that I am ignoring you or I'm not saying hello when you come in and being rude. I just really don't want to mess this up because I really like this blanket. I mean, my thought was if I didn't like it, it would just go on my couch because it's still a really soft blanket. But, you know, I would love to make somebody else happy and it be on their couch. If you are watching and it said, I'm sorry, I didn't say this. I was so excited about my earning my cruise that like I forgot everything else in Couture land existed. If you are watching and it says live in the upper left-hand corner, that means you are watching me live and you can converse with me live. I can answer your questions as long as I see them. A lot of times I will go back and look. If I don't answer, ask again because I just might have missed it. I am tightening my top, not this top, Oh, you can't see me because there's so much here. So I just put it on. I tightened up the top for the ink so that I didn't get my fingers all in it and I didn't put the blanket in it. And I am actually, oh. Yeah, I'm actually going to take this off and I'm going to heat set this one first because I have to move the ink mat. So I'm going to carefully lift this up. And I'm slowly doing it so that if I miss someplace, like right there, there's a little bit. Of course, I put everything away. I really have a habit of putting stuff on top of like the top or the side. That's probably not even where it was. I was going to say it's not even. So you do it slow, and if there's parts that you missed or didn't go through all the way, you can just lay it right back down and just go over it. And you don't have to work fast with the ink because it does not dry fast like the chalk does. Look how pretty. Thank you, Brenda. I am so stinking excited because one, Couture is such an amazing company that they even give us the chance to win this. But to work so hard all year round and then win something so huge is just amazing. And next year, 2021, we are going to Fiji, girlfriends, and you better believe I'm going to be on that Fiji trip. And if I'm not, I'm going to be very, very sad, just so you know. But I'm going to be, so. And I would love to see some of you guys on that Fiji trip. Brenda, I will tell you, I was so scared of ink. I did a pillow once and I messed it up and I was like, nope, never inking again. And so anytime I needed anything inked, I always asked Gail to do it. And then I used a heat press when making t-shirts. We did like a team workshop of local designers, and we made t-shirts, and I used somebody's heat press, and I was like, wait a minute, I can do this. So I went and got a heat press. All right, actually I got 3 heat presses because, you know, you gotta have all different sizes. What? Oh, Scott says I have 3 of everything. Hey, guess what? That's right. Except for kids, I have 4 of them. No? Oh. Oh, I thought you said mm-mm. I was like, wait, is there a kid in our house that doesn't belong to us? Three is my favorite number. Now, there is a little area right here that I may absolutely, I don't know that I want to do it. I don't know. I've got to find one of my really, really, really small paintbrushes if I'm going to do it. Oh, there's some scissors. Let me see. All right. We're going to try it. There's one spot right here that you can see when it dried. You can see that I didn't get the whole thing. And I am going to attempt. Please do not drop anything. Please do not get black on anything. I'm gonna fill it in with a really light, and see that? I got ink. And if I didn't realize that, then I would have put that finger down someplace, and then I would have gotten ink someplace that it didn't belong, because that's what I normally do. See if there's any other spots while I'm making perfect. All right. Whew, sorry. So now, we're going to fully wipe off the paintbrush. I'm going to wipe off my finger. I keep thinking that this is black ink, but it's actually a blood blister. I'm gonna put that over there, and I'm gonna go back to now heat set. So I always heat set with a heat gun or a blow dryer. It helps prevent it from whatchamacallit. Yeah, you know, whatchamacallit. It helps preventing it from smearing when you do the heat pressing. I think that was my problem too, is I just went automatically into the I didn't let it dry. If you don't have a heat press or a heat gun, my suggestion, or not a heat press, well, everyone has a blow dryer, but if you don't have one that is really hot, you know, that's gonna heat set it or dry it first, my suggestion would be to let it dry overnight. So, all right, we gotta check. No inky on the fingers before I pull this up. Okay. So now I'm gonna pull this off of my heat mat because I cannot heat set this on my heat mat. It'll warp it. Kind of like when I heat set on my cutting mat the other day, and now my cutting mat is permanently warped. And I thought, well, maybe if I use the heat thing on it and then I set something heavy on top of it, maybe that will fix it. But I don't think it will. Hi, Katie. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. All right, so now I want this out flat. I'm gonna get, look, stored nicely where it belongs in my dream box. You always want to put parchment paper down. You don't want to put the heat directly on the fabric. Well, first you got to turn your heat press on. That's helpful first. It was on, I know, but then it turns off automatically, so you don't leave it on. This is my heat mat. It tells you this side down. I use a heat mat because, well, one, because I have to try everything. And guess what, babe?
Yeah.
I don't have 3 heat mats.
Sorry, say that again?
I said I don't have 3 heat mats.
Thank God.
Thank God. Scott is thankful that I don't have 3 heat mats. I don't know. Eventually, maybe I'll get more. I wish they would make one that's bigger, because everything is, I mean, this is, I think it's a 9x9 or something, but I wish it was bigger. Sorry, I have things that keep popping up over my live, so I can't see what's going on. All right. Let me move this over a little bit. So I'm going to do this a little bit at a time because obviously my heat mat's not big enough for me to get the whole thing. So what happens with my heat mat is I put my Cricut on there, and you can use it with an iron too. You don't have to have a heat press. But the heat mat takes the heat that goes through the fabric and it puts it back into the bottom of the fabric. So if I didn't have it, I would flip this over and I would do the other side. But because I have the heat mat, I don't have to, because the heat mat automatically does that for me. So I put this on 350, 30 seconds. I'm hoping I'm not going to burn the fabric. I shouldn't. And then I'm going to move this here. And I'm going to do the same thing. What's wrong, bud? I think the Cricut brand has a bigger heat mat. This is a Cricut brand, Tina. And this is the biggest that I found, so they may have another one that I'll have to look. And then I'm going to go back here. I'm going to do this for 30 seconds again. I don't do it for 60 seconds total. What's wrong, Colin? Colin, what's wrong? Sure. It's going to probably take about 6 years, but you're having chest pains? Well, that's not good.
I'm hoping it's just a
Muscle spasm? Are you having, like, where are your chest pains at? Oh. All right. Well, your heart's on the left side. So, is it heartburn? Like, is it in the middle?
No, it's right here, right under my.
Is it a muscle? Is there a muscle there? Yeah.
Very small one. Right
When do you go see Dr. P?
Stop.
Maybe you have a rib out of place. So I don't do it for 60 seconds all at once. I think that's too much of the heat all at once.
Not till November 1st.
November 1st?
So 2.5 weeks.
Gotcha. What do you go every... Oh, you don't go every 2 weeks?
No, we pushed it to 3 weeks because I wasn't going to be that way.
Gotcha. I will have... Oh, Gail, am I allowed to... Am I allowed to look at that for a bigger heat mat? My problem is every time I go... Hi, Valerie. Hi, Vivian. Every time I go to Michael's or Joann's, I end up with more surfaces. And I don't need any more surfaces at all. Not even like, oh, you're just saying that. Like, no, I don't need any more surfaces. And I just told Gail how I was a really good girl, and all the emails that come in from Michael's and Joann Fabrics and AC Moore, I have just deleted without looking at them. I just did that side because I wanted the 30 seconds in between to for it to cool off. I will, but only if Gail says. Okay, Gail said I can look it up online and just buy the heat mat. That looks so pretty. And this is now set. This is heat set. You can now wash this. I love it. Oh, I'm so glad I decided to do this. All right, now we're going to take this off. Actually, Gail, I might be safer if you looked online, told me how much it was, and I just sent you the money. Oh, Colin, can you get me a cherry Berliner or cherry Weiss? Or actually, I'll take a blueberry one. They're upstairs.
I guess.
Thank you, Lovey.
You're welcome.
You're my favorite 24-year-old that I own.
Whatever.
What? You are.
Freaking stuff.
Huh?
I got crumbs right now.
Oh. Well, he does buy them. All right, so now we're going to get the blessed out. Hi, Barbara Ann. That's thankful. Now we're going to get the blessed out. And I've got to make sure. So if I do this, so this is in that block. So if I do this on the edge of this block and this block, then I have a full block in between, and then I have a full block at the end. How does that look? Oh, sorry. How does that look? So I have a block in between the letters, and then I have a full block to the end. And this is in 2 full blocks. Does that look good? You just got it, Barbara Ann. We've been, oh, you didn't get it. Barbara Ann, are you someone who has hit the mad face by accident when you were watching my live? Now this is smaller, so I want it to kind of be if the top of that is at the top of this. I think that's good. All right, we're taking our finger, rolling it off. I didn't say that last time because I was still so excited about the whole cruise thing. So I'm going to line the top of this up with the top of this because I think that will make it so that it is in between that, right? Does that look like it's in the middle, or is that too high? Is that too high? I feel like looking at it up on the screen, it may be too high. I want it to kind of be in the middle of it. Oh, I'm losing. Sorry. You get to see my freckles. Does the bless have to be aligned or kind of be up the left a little bit? Well, I'm doing one on the other side too. So I want them to be even. But I just need to know, like, I want this to kind of center. I guess, well, look what I just did. I think that's good. That's where I'm going to leave it. Hi, Joan. I'm going to do the same thing because it worked out well last time. I'm going to start in the center and go out. And again, light, light, light. You do not want to do this hard, press down too hard, especially on, like, this is such soft material and it's also fuzzy. So you don't want it to bleed at all. And you don't need a lot on. You can always go back and put more. The ink does not dry as fast as the chalk. So we're just doing light, even strokes. And then, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that. I think it need, well, I'm sorry, guys. I obviously didn't see your comments. So I'm going to pull this up and I'm just going to go slow to make sure I didn't miss any pieces. And then I'm going over if there's any that was missed. I think my E is still... All right. Oh, my heat press and my heat gun don't like each other. So they don't like to be on at the same time. Going to use, I started to do the ice skates and having problems with the skate part. Going to use white for the skates, shimmer silver for the blades, seafoam for the wording, and looking at sage for the greenery. I think the sage might be too light. How about meadow? Oop. My mat is starting to... Oh, I can't put that there because then I can't see comments. Hi, Valerie. Thank you, Barbara Ann. Scott and Colin are talking about, I decided to take Kinana's pen out of the kitchen because she's getting a little too big for it. And, you know, she's only 5 months old. She still has accidents. So, but when she has accidents in the pen, she's then laying on it, and then she's jumping in it, and then, you know, so it almost makes it worse. So we took the pen out today, and he's afraid that we're going to come home tomorrow to everything chewed in the kitchen. Now the interesting part is going to be matching the blessed and thankful on the other side.
Yeah, okay. I saw you.
I have to clean this off because I have to use it again. But I think I'm going to go start the other side so that I don't use this wet and mess up the other side because it's not fully dry. Oh, I can't find my garbage can. Or by even eucalyptus. Did you say eucalyptus? Yes, it's under there. Right there. All right. I'll let that dry over there.
Thank you.
All right. So how I think I'm going to try this, maybe a clever idea, may not be a clever idea. Don't know. Is I'm going to fold this in half so the ends meet. Whoops. Actually, maybe I won't go till the ends meet because then I can't see. All right. So we started. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me put my heat mat on here, or my. I should have ironed this so that I don't get any wrinkles, but I'm going to See if I can flatten it out on here really well. Gail's probably yelling at me right now. So if I match my ends, I think that I could bring this up so that I can, first of all, move my blanket away from the heat press. Not counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, blessed. Let me see blessed first because I know there's nothing that goes down as much. So this letter should actually be the center. And we know 6 is the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this should be the center. And then our T, 6 right there. Now I feel like, well, this isn't even either. Let me see something. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this is my center. Is this not straight? I mean, I would think if I had lined up, I don't know. Now I'm getting all crazy. So I know 6 is here. That's the center. And if I go 6 this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should be the center here. My T is 1, 2, 2 from the second. There's this line. But these don't really, this is a full block up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I keep losing my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So actually, like on this line. All right, I think that's about as even as I'm gonna get. And obviously thankful is longer. I don't know. This is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be what it's gonna be because it is. So now I have to use my jar because I don't have any more in my top. And I'm going to, again, lightly. I'm going to start from the center. I'm going to go to this side. Not using a whole lot. Lori, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. Do not go heavy. Light, even strokes. Take your excess off. Light, even strokes. Now I'm going to go this way. Again, light, even strokes. I'm not even pressing it down. So if there's any air bubbles, guess what? They're not going anywhere.
How long till you're done?
15 minutes.
All right, do you mind if I eat?
Babe, eat, yeah.
You don't even think about it.
Hi, Alicia.
How would it go?
Gotta check my fingers. Oh, look, I got some there.
No.
All right, we're gonna pull it up. I am doing fabulous. How about you?
Do you think you're going where you're gonna go? No.
Hey, Carl.
Go.
Still on alive, baby doll. Still on alive.
Get out.
Yeah, well, it's a dog, not a person.
Hey, no. Stop. Please, back up. Relax.
You know enough.
Stop.
Oh. Keep pressing. Heat gun on at the same time again. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Lisa. I may not be able to sell this. Like, I might have to keep this because it's so stinking cute. Not that I need any more blankets in my house. Ah, look, see? Did it again. I am being so careful, Brenda. No, Joan, I don't think so. That I'm aware of. I didn't let this heat up all the way, but it's okay. It was only 25 degrees. Less than it should have been. Hi, honey. What did you have, Andrew? Kind of boring just sitting here. Waiting for the time to fly by. Oh, I think it's got a little chingy dingy. So I know a lot of new people, not new people, but a lot of people joined that weren't on here when we were originally talking about the Titanic. Did anyone else hear this? I think it's absolutely crazy, but you know, who am I? They are rebuilding the Titanic, and the inaugural trip is going to be the same as the original inaugural trip of the original Titanic, which to me just seems like an accident waiting to happen. First of all, you know it's not safe. That's just first. Let's just go there. Second, it's not safe. Most people died. No bueno, I say, personally. But, you know, somebody thinks it's a smart idea. And there will be people who have money that will want to go on the inaugural trip, like the original one. Brenda, did you try cleaning the back with antibacterial wipes? That should rejuvenate the stickiness and the transfer. If it does not, you can contact Couture Home Office via email and it's support@chalkcouture.com, and they should replace it for you. Send a picture of it, and a picture and what? A picture and your order number. Yes, order number. Right, Sherry? Oh my. What kind of material is this? I don't know that I said. Let's look at the tag. The tag says it is 100% acrylic. Hello, Cara Horner. I'm not calling you Cara Chisnania anymore. Cara Horner. All right, so we had one full one. Then we had one full one, so it should be right here and here. We line the top up with this line here, and I know that everybody said, or people said, that it might have been a little too high, but that's what we did on the other one. So we want to do the same thing. That's fine, Brenda. That's even better. You can just do a, I've done like a little video to show, like, you know, put it on the paper and then you lift the paper up and you show it, sliding off, and they should replace it. Just make sure you send the order number in. So again, light, even strokes. I am not putting much pressure. If you put too much pressure, guys, it is going to bleed. No bueno when it bleeds. I have a feeling my family's watching soccer. I don't like soccer. All right. No black on the fingers. Pulling up carefully. I gotta say, this is looking so stinking cute that I can't believe it. Like, I love it. Loving it. Oh. I don't know why the two of them won't play nice in the sandbox. I have no clue what that says, but hello. You made a t-shirt, board and base, and wax wood for Too Cold to Care. Nice. Why do I keep going down lower so you guys can't see? Ah, trying to clear this off my screen. Did I do it twice, guys? Now I'm confused. So I was trying to Ugh. There we go. Trying to clear the things off of my screen so that I can see what you guys are saying, which is way more important than what the other people are saying. Oh, here we go again. I am so excited. All right, now I'm going to flip this over and we're going to do, well, first I'm going to clean the other transfer. We've got to clean the, I was going to say, where did I put the thankful transfer? We're going to clean this off so that after I do this other one, we can use it again, because we obviously don't want to use it again. Dirty. Especially after I was this careful to not get anything anywhere. We are going to put this one over here to dry. Make sure my fingers are free of black ink. And then, what are we doing? We're doing this side. We're going to line this up again exactly how we did. So we did one in, one in. This is going to fit right here. And we're gonna do it on this line right here. And I am sure hoping that when I am done all this, this matches perfectly. Sometimes I get really like antsy that I'm at the end and I rush, and that's how things get messed up. So you don't want to rush your projects, especially when you're doing ink, because you know, you can't take ink off and redo it. Sometimes you can fix ink, but it can be very difficult. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Betty. We are doing a blanket that has the big thankful in the middle on one side and blessed on the ends on either side of it. And then on the other side, the other end of the blanket, we did the big blessed, and then we did thankful on each side. Well, we didn't do the other side yet. We didn't do the second side of the thankful. So you're lifting up slowly to see whether or not you have any spots that were missed. Because if they were, you can just immediately put it down and just go over it lightly. And it should fill those spots in. Look at that. If you believe in magic. I do not own the rights to that song, but I sang it because one, well, no, I'm not going to say it. I'll say it when I'm all done. Oh. Gail, somebody told us that like 10 minutes ago. How much is it? My Gaily Gail. $16 by $20 just sounds like an amazing size. Joan, what I had said earlier was somebody had asked me last night to do etching, and I have no problem doing etching, but the thing is I need to actually get something to etch first. So I will do etching soon, I promise. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, $27.90. And is it a Cricut one? Because that seems pretty cheap or inexpensive for a heat mat. And I want to make sure it's a Cricut one, because if it's not a Cricut one, I don't want to, I don't want to buy one that's definitely, you know, that I don't know is definitely going to work. So what do you guys think about the whole, does anyone besides me think it's crazy about the whole Titanic thing? There's got to be somebody else that thinks that's just absurd. And that anyone who would go, thank you, Betty. I absolutely will tag you. It is a Cricut one. All right, Gail, can you buy it? My kitty cat is watching you use the heat blower and trying to swat at the screen. That's so cute. Absolutely, Joan. I promise that I will tag you. And what I'll do when I'm actually going to do it, I will put it on Facebook first that I'm going to, you know, a little bit before that I'm going to do it. I think what I might do is I might try and do a wine bottle and wine glasses. And I probably have about 50,000 in my house, but I want to find, you know, ones that are nice. I actually just got some wine bottle lights. So, yeah, you think it's crazy too? Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks it's crazy, because I can't believe people would do that. I mean, at least pick a different route. Because again, you know it did not work out well. But, like I said, there are people who have, and I would, listen, I wish I was one of them, people who have too much money to spend and nothing to do with it, who will be like, oh, hey, let's go on the second Titanic on the same path that the first Titanic went on, because that worked out really well. Drew, you want to go on the Titanic with me? Why not? No? Would you go on a ship at all? Andrew said he would never go on a ship with that name. I personally don't know that he'd ever go on a ship at all, but we definitely know that he will not go on a ship with that name. I wouldn't either, Drew, so don't worry about it, babe. Right, guys, this is the last one. I wouldn't do it either, Joan. Not even if it was like pocket change. No how, no way. Would not even consider it. I don't even think I would go if somebody said like, hey, I'll give you $1 million to go on this inaugural trip of the new Titanic. Nope. Well, Joan, I just earned a cruise through Couture. That's actually how we first got onto the subject earlier about the Titanic. I have never been on a cruise, and I just earned a full expense, all expense paid trip for me and Scott to go on a cruise in March. And I'm super excited. I hope that I love it as much as I feel like I'm going to. My kids have been, well, two of my kids, Colin and Alexis, have been on cruises with their father. So they love it. And next year the incentive is Fiji. So you better believe that I am working my butt off to win that one. Because who does not want to go to Fiji? And we are done. Dun, 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 dun. Not quite. There is still time for me to ruin it. I hope so, Joan. I am so super excited. Who is near? Is there anyone on here that is in the vicinity? I would say, like, you know, within a couple hours of Atlanta, Georgia. Hello, Miss Doreen. I am going to be in Atlanta, Georgia next week doing the Country Living Fair. So super excited. If anyone is anywhere in the area, and I say like a couple hours because it is amazing. It is so worth like a 2-hour drive to go to it. It's 3 days. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're doing some workshops, which is super exciting. And Joan, are you really? Are you gonna come? Joan, are you gonna come see us? You can come see us and we can go live together. How super fun would that be? I'm just gonna fix this little thing right here. Barbara Ann, you're gonna fly out and come visit? That's a long flight for a visit, isn't it? It would be fabulous. Bay, but that seems like a long flight for a visit. And expensive too, isn't it? Alicia, you're doing Country Living Fair in Texas? I mean, what? You will be in Texas. Wait, I'm confused. Elisa and I will be in Texas. You'll be in Texas next week? Oh, I get it. Gotcha. Are you guys from that area? Lisa and Alicia, where are you guys from? For some reason, I know that I know this. North Carolina. What part of North Carolina? What part of North Carolina? Forest City. All right. I don't even know why I asked what part of North Carolina, but are you guys, is that anywhere near or within a 2-hour drive of Greensboro, North Carolina? You guys are like twinsies. I still don't know. Is that near Greensboro? Aw, Bae, that's so sweet. Thank you. You're 2.5 hours? Because guess where I am going to be 2 weeks after? November. November. I gotta look at my calendar. But I think 2 weeks after I come back from Atlanta, I am going to be in Greensboro, North Carolina at the Vintage Market Days. So anyone who is in that area, come see me too. All right, so here we go. I can't get a full picture, but only because I can't. I wonder if I can lift this up. You guys are gonna get a boob shot. Bay for Atlanta, we are doing the pumpkins and the trees. And Vintage Market Days, they don't have workshops. All right, so let's see. I don't think I can get the whole, I mean, unless I like, you know, do it this way. I gotta iron that out. So that's the one side, the Thankful and Blessed. And here's the other side. The Blessed and Thankful. What do you guys think? I love it. I wish that I could like lift it up. I wonder, excuse the mess that is the work in progress. I'm upside down. I don't want to be upside down. I want to be this way. Let's see if you guys can, you probably can't see it. Can you see it? So we have the Thankful and Blessed. And then we have the Blessed and Thankful. Yeah, you really can't. I don't think you can see it. I don't know, because I can't see it. Because I'm looking on a little iPad. Oh, it's upside down. It's not really upside down, but it's, I held it upside down. And there we go. And it's a perfect little Thanksgiving all year round blanket. And I might have to keep it. Oh, now you're looking at the top of my head. There we go. Thank you so much, guys. All right. Well, I am, you can finally see my face. Hello. because, you know, you couldn't when I was not facing this. I don't know why this got all wrinkled. I hope I didn't ruin the fabric. There's a little, oh, you can't see, but this one part kind of got like really wrinkled, and it did the other way too. Maybe when I ironed it, I didn't, oh, you guys can't see. What am I doing? You guys, when I ironed it, maybe I didn't, like I ironed the other side and this was underneath and it made it wrinkly. Hopefully it's not the fabric that I burned it. No, I think we're good. I think we're good there. And I think we're good there. Oh. So there we go. So let's go back. Hello. Thank you again, guys, so much for, am I upside down? No, I shouldn't be upside down because this is my iPad. Thank you so much for spending this hour and 36 minutes, holy macaroni, for a blanket. I really appreciate it again. And I know I say this all the time, but I truly, truly mean it. Like, there is so much more that you could be doing with this hour and a half that I really appreciate you spending it with me. So have a wonderful evening. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and I will be here. I don't know what time. I think my grandmother is being, well, hopefully my grandmother is being moved to another rehab because the one she's in is not working out very well. So I might stop and see her first. And hopefully you all have a fabulous evening, and I will talk with you tomorrow. Bye, guys.